Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Makeup Monday, the series that I created to help us ring in the spooky season. So basically, I'll just be sitting down with all of you every Monday throughout September and October to help us celebrate Halloween. I do a bunch of makeup looks every fall anyway, so I figured I might as well sit down and do little tutorials on how I do them so that y'all can rock some badass makeup looks this season too. I'm super excited about the makeup look we're going to be doing today. We're going to be recreating the lovely angry princess from the movie 13 Ghosts that was released in 2001. I shall show a picture of her sexy ass here. Damn, that's a fine bitch. This movie was one of the movies that fucking traumatized me as a kid, y'all. So I might end up doing the full fucking series of the 13 Ghosts, see what I can do with that because this movie has a special place in my heart. 13 Ghosts actually has really shitty reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, on all of the other like movie websites, and it makes me kind of sad because for being a 2001 movie, released October 26th, like right before Halloween, that shit was perfect. But can't argue with the critics. Okay, so we're gonna jump into this shit. No lollygagging. Last video was 18 minutes long. We're not doing that shit again. We're probably totally gonna do that shit again. But let's dive into it. I have a bong pack. I keep fucking finding edibles throughout my house, so we're gonna eat a couple more edibles and see how those fucking treat me. Last time I got way too fucking high, but that's okay. And then we're gonna dive right on into the makeup. I got my cute little cow headband on. I got my hair pulled back. I am ready to beat this fucking face and put liquid latex all over me. I'm so excited. Let's smoke. Let's get together. Let's smoke together. Let's fucking dive into it. Sheesh. Okay, bong rip time. Woo! All right, first a bong rip. Cheers. And then we have these medicated Jolly Rancher gummies, 200 milligrams, sour, of course. Gonna dive into these babies if I can fucking open them. Oh my God. So there were 4 gummies in here, but they've all joined into one. So we shall call it the Forbidden Gummy and eat this motherfucker. Oh God. Side note before we jump into the makeup, please go drink some water, hydrate yourself, take care of yourself today, eat some food, take your meds, take your vitamins, motherfucking hydrate, bitch. Woo! Okay, bong ripping. Definitely had a couple shots before I started filming. Fucking just took 4 edibles, holy shit. Okay, we're diving into this shit, let's go. Now, since we'll be working with some liquid latex in this one, before we do anything to our face, the first step is to get our incisions placed with the liquid latex. I ordered this liquid latex off of Amazon, and so far, in my opinion, with the few looks that I have done with it, it's significantly better than the stuff that you can buy at like Spirit Halloween or different party stores. They usually just carry the box that says liquid latex on it. But what I really like about this liquid latex is that it dries clear, whereas a lot of other liquid latexes, as they actually dry, they'll turn yellow. So this is really beneficial for like wig caps as well as doing like clean cuts and stuff like that. I'm super excited. I haven't worked with liquid latex in a minute. We are going to be taking a makeup sponge for this. You can use a brush, but if you use a brush and don't soak them immediately before and immediately after using liquid latex, it'll absolutely destroy the bristle. It also helps with really smooth edges and stuff. So if you're trying to do like a cut on your arm, it really helps you to smooth out the liquid latex on your skin, because if you leave any bumps or bubbles or stuff in there, that will fuck it up in the process. My fucking forehead be looking shiny as hell. Oh my God. Okay, let's do this. So let's talk about liquid latex a little bit. First of all, you want your canvas to be clean, okay? I washed my face and I also took a cotton ball with some 70% rubbing alcohol on it and rubbed it on my face just to really take any oils off of my face that might be there. That was one of my biggest problems when I first started doing special effects makeup, was having my liquid latex not stick or my scar wax not stick just because I didn't clean the surface. So I recommend using rubbing alcohol or an astringent or something like that to take all of the oils off of your face. You want a clean face, you want a makeup sponge if you want it to be super smooth, and you want to apply your liquid latex and then take something like cotton balls, where if you want more rough edges or something that's more of like a gnarly cut, you can use cotton balls and kind of pull those apart. Or if you want a really smooth surface, you can build up one-ply toilet paper. So I have a little stash pile over here of toilet paper that I've ripped apart to make it one-ply, so it's super duper thin. That's gonna work really well for like the really clean cut incisions that the Angry Princess has on her face and across her chest and tatas and all that good stuff. So yeah, also biggest note about liquid latex, let that shit dry. We will be taking the blow dryer to this shit and letting the layers dry as we do them, because if you just keep trying to apply layers, it'll fuck up your makeup, it'll fall off really easy, and it'll just look bad. It'll just look fucking bad. So make sure you're drying your liquid latex layers in between when you're stacking the layers. So first things first, before I even start fucking around with the liquid latex, I'm gonna take some eyeshadow from my Doe Color Tropical palette, and I'm going to outline where I'm going to want these cuts or where I'm going to put the liquid latex. And let's get on to business and tie this hair back, because let me tell you, the worst feeling in the fucking world is when liquid latex gets in your fucking hair. So we're gonna be pushing that hairline back. Stay away. Okay, it'll look good when we're done, okay? Trust the process. Queen of trust the process. Also, I decorated my little mirror so that y'all will have something good to look at throughout this series, and I thought these stickers were perfect, so enjoy looking at my babies. That's my favorite right there. God damn it! Motherfucker! I should have put them upside down so y'all could see them. Fuck. Shit! God damn it. Okay. Oh, let's do this shit. Her face cut, basically, I'm just gonna do this really sloppy. Want to make sure I'm avoiding my eyebrow, because the last thing that I want to do is get liquid latex in my eyebrow. I'm gonna skip this spot right here, because putting liquid latex that close to my eye is gonna be hella dangerous and it's gonna burn like a motherfucker already. That shit is strong. If you've never worked with liquid latex, just a fair warning. First of all, to always do a skin test. Put it on the inside of your wrist or the back of your hand and make sure that you don't have an allergic reaction. Sometimes people that aren't allergic to latex in general will be allergic to liquid latex, because it is quite the irritant to the skin. Okay, we'll just go like that. Okay. So we have the big one across the eye, the two on the neck. We have the other big slash on the other side of the throat. And then we have the collarbone cuts. We'll stagger those. And then the titty cuts that are my favorite. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. All right, so those are all of the outlines for the cuts. Okay, now on to the stinky liquid latex. Stinky. It's gross. Okay. Go boop, 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 boop. And now we're gonna take some of our handy dandy little toilet paper here that we have ripped into one ply. We're gonna rip a little sheet off that. Okay, and now so we don't waste a bunch of time, I'm going to repeat those exact steps all over all of these outlined cuts. I will also be adding probably 2 more layers of the toilet paper to each cut to really build it up so that I can cut it and give you that really clean, open flesh wound. I'm gonna go blow dry myself. Okay, layer 2, gonna go blow dry, possibly put another layer on. We're getting there. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break for a dab because I've been layering liquid latex for the last 25 minutes. So we're gonna use a little human suck nectar collector. Absolutely love this thing. It's super duper easy to use. You just hit the button twice and it starts to heat up. So now we're just gonna take some good old foundation. I'm gonna put that on the back of my hand. We're gonna even out the skin tone color to all of our lovely little flecks of white paper. We can be super messy for this particular look because in the end, I'm going to be basically painting all of myself gray anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. So let's talk a little bit about the person that we're recreating today, the lovely angry princess from 13 Ghosts. If you have seen 13 Ghosts, then you know what the fuck is up. If you haven't, I recommend you go watch it immediately. It's on HBO Max, or you can probably find it somewhere for cheap as fuck. But the angry princess, when I was younger, she was one of my absolute favorite ghosts that was in that. She scared the shit out of me, and like that movie as a whole fucking terrified me and fucked me up. Don't even get me started on the Juggernaut or the Jackal, because nightmares. But the angry princess, she was a young woman who went by the name of Dana Newman. She was very, very obsessed with her looks, and by her young 20s fell into a super duper deep depression. She had really bad body dysmorphia. She didn't like herself. Very sad character, honestly. It's super fucking sad. Dana Newman, around her 20s, falls into this super duper bad depression, okay? And she goes and finds employment at a lovely doctor's office, a doctor who happens to be a plastic surgeon. So she works at this place, and in exchange for pay, she gets nose jobs and boob jobs and all of the unnecessary procedures because she was absolutely beautiful. But of course, you know, our lovely friend mental illness will fuck with us. She got super obsessed with all things to do with plastic surgery. She got really infatuated with it and started doing procedure after procedure. It was her payment. So she was constantly getting nose jobs or getting her breasts bigger or doing a bunch of different things to her body. Just like every other addiction, it started to get severely bad, and she ended up being super infatuated with trying to be perfect and getting, you know, really wrapped up in all of the procedures and the different things to change herself. So one night, Dana decides that she is going to go to the doctor's office when nobody's there for whatever fucking reason. And because she's had so many procedures done, you know, she knows what the fuck is up. She's gonna go and she's gonna do a procedure on herself. Dana, girl, what you doing? So this bitch goes to the doctor's office and is like, okay, I can do this. I'm going to give myself another plastic surgery. Of course, with her not being qualified, it goes terribly fucking wrong, and she ends up being blind in one of her eyes. She was trying to do some facial work. She totally fucked her vision up and was blind. That was the day that she gave up on perfection. She gave up on trying to be perfect, and she went home and she filled her bathtub and she self-mutilated herself and cut herself all over her body. Okay, so we're gonna now cut into these little boys. So I'm gonna take my tweezers actually to get like an entrance started, and right before the end of it, see it goes up to here, I'm gonna grab like right there. Hello? Hello? Ow, my flesh, my actual flesh. Again, fourscore and 7 motherfucking years later, I'm back. All of these are cut open. A lot of them didn't do the best because I didn't layer them. Those were scissors falling. I could have just cut my toes off. They didn't cut the best because I totally did not layer them as many times as I needed to because I'm a lazy fucking bitch. But we're gonna make it work because I'm literally gonna be covered in blood anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You're not gonna be able to see shit. I am making a Hot Pocket. So, I have a breakfast Hot Pocket cooking right fucking now in the microwave. But in the meantime, that was my foot, that's gross. We're gonna take a shot really quick. We're gonna take a shot because this makeup was tedious as a motherfucker and I need to be vibing. Cheers. All right, now we have this beautiful little gray color that I made with my Athena painting palette. I used it in my first video and it'll probably be Old Faithful for the rest of this series. What is my life? My super duper tiny angle brush. And just go right inside that slit. Again, this could have been 7 times better if I wasn't an impatient bitch. I will say, those edibles, they did some wonders. For there only being like 4 there, I'll give it its credit where credit is due. All right, so now that I have this first base on, I have all the little cuts filled in with red, we're gonna do something with these eyeballs because she is looking very sad and has very dark eyeballs from crying. Because you know, she was sad. So we're just gonna take some black eyeshadow, of course using my Doe Tropical Color Palette because I swear by it with my life. And we're just gonna go ham on these lids, baby. We don't give a fuck because we're what? Dead. Yes, love that word. Add a little bit of mascara using my Better Than Sex mascara, which let me tell you is almost better than sex. I mean, depends who you're sleeping with, but. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna add the dark red lipstick. I'm using my CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte. I actually really like this one. Add more blood and get my hair wet, and then I'll see y'all. And it'll look way cooler. Bet. Okay, let's go. And there we have it. The Angry Princess from 13 Ghosts. I would get my hair more wet because her hair is soaked in the movie, but my color will come out. So this is what we get. I just want to say thank you so much for everybody that's been watching and supporting my lovely little YouTube channel here. I hope all of you are enjoying this series because I know I am. I'm sorry this is about to be posted late as fuck and probably on a Tuesday to some people. I'm about to eat all this fake blood. But I hope it was worth it for you. I got super high, like always. Got kicked in the ass by fucking edibles yet again, but it was worth it. It was all worth it. And I think that this turned out pretty good even with how much I rushed it and how much I fucked up the liquid latex. But we'll do better next time. So thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day or evening whenever it is that you watch this. If you have any recommendations or anyone that you want to see me do before the end of this fabulous spooky season, drop it in a comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I really hope that if you haven't watched 13 Ghosts that you go watch it right now because it's a great fucking movie. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to drink your water, eat your food, stay stony, and stay spooky. Bye!